Posted by You the Last Witness Score. Let me get this straight. I'm not some conspiracy nut. I never believed in any of this crap until it happened right in front of me. I live in Vancouver, or what's left of it. You haven't seen the real news because they're scrubbing everything. But what happened here was real. And I don't know how much longer I can stay quiet. The first signs, it started small. Local news ran vague reports, unexplained flu-like symptoms, quarantine measures in select neighborhoods, public urge to remain calm, typical PR damage control. At first, it was isolated to the downtown east side. People thought it was drug-related or just another health crisis in a struggling area. But then weird stuff started happening. Police blockades went up overnight. Entire apartment buildings got sealed off for cleaning. The sky was full of unmarked helicopters. Nobody was allowed in or out. The black zone. I have a friend, Marcus, who works for emergency services. He texted me something terrifying. Dude, we're being told not to call them infected. Use Type Z event protocol. I asked him what Type Z meant. He just texted back, Z as in zombie. At first I thought he was joking, until he stopped replying entirely. The night everything collapsed. About 3 weeks ago, the power went out across huge sections of the city. No cell towers, no internet. But I live close enough to the blackout zone that I could hear what was happening. Sirens, non-stop, gunfire, helicopters circling like vultures. I climbed onto my roof and saw the impossible. People, at least people who used to be people, were swarming through the streets. Gray skin, stiff, broken movements, eyes glazed white, biting everything that moved. The military tried to contain it. They failed. The government's response. The next morning, they deployed these trucks with giant mounted flamethrowers. I watched them burn entire apartment blocks. Men in hazmat suits dragging civilians away. Local news ran pre-recorded broadcasts pretending everything was fine. Minor fire incidents due to electrical grid failures. Authorities are in full control. Bullshit. The quarantine wall. 2 days later, they built the wall. Massive concrete barriers cutting off entire parts of Vancouver. Downtown, Burnaby, parts of Surrey, gone. No one goes in, no one comes out. The official story? Unstable infrastructure, routine evacuations. The reality? They're sealing them in. What they don't want you to know, this isn't some virus, it's something else. The few people I've spoken to, those who've escaped the zone, describe things that don't make sense. Some of the infected speak. They organize, they mimic people's voices. One guy swears his wife, infected for weeks, stood outside his window whispering, "It's safe now, you can let me in." Except her face was completely wrong, like something wearing her skin. Why I'm posting this? If you're outside Vancouver, you still have a chance to leave. They say it's contained. It's not. They're just buying time before this gets out. Every day I see more trucks, more soldiers, more unmarked vans driving into the city. But none ever drive back out. I know they'll find this post eventually. They'll say I'm spreading disinformation, that I'm paranoid, but I saw what I saw. And if anyone tells you the Vancouver quarantine was for public safety, they're lying. The last transmission, I don't know how much longer I'll have power, but tonight I heard it from my front door. 3 soft knocks, knock, knock, knock. And my wife's voice, "Babe, it's me, I'm okay now, open the door." My wife's been dead for weeks. TLDR, the Vancouver quarantine isn't about infrastructure. They're hiding a zombie outbreak. They talk, they mimic, and they're not done spreading.